Well, 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 so this is what heaven looks like, huh? Huh, a little bit dirty. Oh well, what's up everyone, Akukami here, bringing you another exciting episode of Let's Play with AK. So anyways, in the last episode, I killed Asmodan, and yeah, just basically ripped through that battle. It wasn't really even a battle. And you saw what happened with Leia and Diablo. And, well, I kind of spoiled it for you, those of you who didn't see that part yet. Or rather, you should have. But in any case, yeah, so when you get to the High Heavens or Act 4, just go through that red portal and you'll end up here. Then you'll go straight and you'll see this dialogue between Tyrael and Imperius. Then you talk to Tyrael. Now, the final stage of this quest area, it is quite long because there are a lot of obstacles and a lot of enemies in your way, and it is definitely something that you want to be careful with. So I don't know exactly how long these next episodes are going to take, but I do expect them to be somewhat long. I changed my skills up a little bit, and the main thing that I'm using right now that's different is I chose Mark for Death over the Bat. Now, this is something I've been toying with actually, and I do think that having the Bat, while useful, it kind of takes up another space. And you know, when I'm using Tinkerer, I don't think it a Tinkerer and Grenadier, that's plus what? Plus 7, I believe? No, plus 5, yeah. 6 plus another 2. Oh well, I can't do math. That's plus 5. And yeah, I think that's having any more hatred regeneration. Other than that, that's kind of overkill. So that's why I'm trying to move away from the Bat. Now, one of the other things I've also been toying with was, let's go here, is Vengeance. Now, if Vengeance is really necessary on this build, I'll keep it, but like I said, it's taking up some other another space that I think is kind of necessary. Oh, the other thing also, wow. The other thing also is that I've removed tactical advantage, and I do think it is a great rune to use. And if you really like using that, by all means go for it. But for me, I personally have used it, and I do think, whoa. I do think that I could do better than what I've been using, and that simply having faster movement speed for me isn't going to help me any more than it already has. So that's why I've decided to go with something else. What I've been actually trying to do is find a build that really works for me. And I feel that the setup I have now, minus the runes, is good. And now I say minus the runes because there are some instances where I do think that the specific rune on Grenadier might actually be more useful than another one. And the ones I'm talking about are Tinkerer and forget the other one, stun grenades. Now, stun grenades, I think stun grenades should be used specifically for big boss fights or mini boss fights. For example, Rakanoff and Izzy. Now, reason being is because since there aren't any other minions, well, I think in Izzy there are minions, but you should be able to take care of them. Since there aren't really too many other minions around, having that ability to stun and basically stun lock the next whoever you're dealing with, I think that's really good. And I found that out the other time against Diablo, and I will say this. I did practice a little bit with Diablo because my recording setup failed me and I got bored, so rather than continue playing other games, I just decided to go ahead with my Demon Hunter, and I did go ahead, so that's why I kinda remember how the rest of the game will go. And it was rather interesting, to say the least. Oh, before you go here, oops, I do recommend that you change this one to stun grenades. Oops. Reason being is that you will stun lock Rakanoth, and one thing about Rakanoth, if he does hit you, it will hurt, especially if this is if you are not wearing a shield, or if you don't dodge his attack using dexterity dodge, I mean. Okay, now that's ready, and let's go in. Now, on your first run through the High Heavens, just go all the way left. I forgot to mention that you will come across this area, and you will deal with this super mini boss right here, Rakanoth. And like I said, melee based, and if you remember how Duriel was, yeah, kinda like that. I don't remember if Rakanoth freezes you or not, but Duriel high melee damage, and basically, yeah, as you can see right here, just stunning Rakanoth to death using my grenades. And if you've been following that, if you just followed what I just did right there, you will survive that battle. So after that, you go to Auriel here, and you release her. And I do believe that Auriel is the only female angel of the High Heavens. Well, I mean, that's on the council, I mean. So you talk to her, you go through that little cutscene, then you go here. Now, before you couldn't go through this area, but now you can. So what you're basically looking for are, as I get rid of these first, are those growth, well, what happened? What's there? Anyways, if you saw right there before I engaged these enemies, there was some growth right here, and basically what you're going to do is go through the rest of this level and look for the quote-unquote growth that you see right here, like these ones, and just basically kill them off until you get to one that has a door, and you'll know which one it is. Now this one is quite long, so I'm probably going to just cut this episode off at the first door. Oh, also another thing, those big demons that come in there, I don't know the name off the top of my head because I don't really pay attention to that. But those ones that appear, yeah, you want to stay away from those as best as you can, because they will hurt you badly. I mean, if they manage to get a critical hit off on you, you will die in one shot. These things, oppressors. You want to watch out for these oppressors, especially the unique ones, the champion pack ones. I should stop calling them champion pack ones, because I don't exactly know what they are. But yeah, you want to basically just take your time and deal with those ones very carefully, because like I said, if they hit you and it's a critical hit, you will die. Some angel help right there, but they don't do too much except tank for you, or well, yeah, tank for you. So yeah, when it comes to choosing your follower or your mercenary, I haven't yet decided if the Templar really is the best mercenary for this particular build, but I will say this: if you encounter really fast enemies and really fast, if you encounter really fast blues and yellow packs, blue and yellow packs, they will hurt you. What you want to do in that case is use call traps freely. Now, I say this because call traps.
The angel spirit is freed up.
You must close the hell rift.
Wait, where?
before you may
I'm
proceed.
trying to shut up a bit. Oh, I think you have to destroy all the growths. Anyways, what was I saying? There it is. Now, when you're going up against fast monsters, you want to use call traps freely because that is your one saving grace. And fast monsters and multiple projectile enemies are like that one, are probably the bane of this build. And I haven't quite figured out how to deal with that just yet. I've tried spike traps. I've tried using special recipe on smoke screen along with tactical advantage. Ooh. And yeah, none of that seems to work, and call traps for me seems to be the way to go.
Just a taste.
Whoa. Alright, let's see here. There is like a mini boss, but I'm not gonna really call it a boss because it's the thing at the end. It's a long-legged thing. It's really slow, and you can, if you're lucky, you can stun lock that thing to death. Oh, I keep forgetting to use Mortal Enemy. I should probably use that, right? I should probably just use Mortal Enemy first, then... Okay, there. Like that. Put down our call traps. Oh, jeez, I hate these things. Let's see what we got here. There's the big dude. Actually, you can just literally bypass all of this, but just for novelty's sake, I will kill this guy here. A combination of your well, if you're using the warrior, the Templar. Wow, I can't believe I called him a warrior. If you're using the Templar, yeah, he's just it's a good thing to use. Alright, so in the next episode, I will show you how you get to the second rift, and yeah, basically you just do the same thing. I do think that oh boy, what are those? I do think that yeah, I think splitting this episode is a good idea. So if you like my commentary and videos, please subscribe to my channel. Also, thumbs up and like this video. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on another episode of Let's Play with AK Diablo 3.